Hey everyone, my name is Megan and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you this look that I did with the Huda Beauty Nude palette. I really like the way it turned out. So yeah, if you're new here, please subscribe and I'll get into the video. Okay, so I pulled my hair back into a headband and I've already done one brow off camera and I figured I would do the other one on camera for you guys. My mirror is on this side, so this is the side that you guys can see better. So I will most likely be doing all my makeup on this side of my face for you guys to see. So I am blessed in that I pretty much already have a decent shape to my eyebrows, and I pluck them regularly, but I get them waxed about every month. So for me, I really just do hairline strokes in the front to make them look more natural, and then I just fill in the rest. I like my brows a little thicker, as you can see. So yeah, I'll just show you how I do this. So I just start off in the front and I make hairline strokes in the front just like this. I'm barely touching the wax to my brow, just enough to get enough color. And then once I have the hair that I want, I draw a line above my brow more like this so that it's thicker and matches the other side. And I take my spoolie and kind of just go through all that so it looks more natural. And the bottom, which on this eyebrow, the bottom is what I feel is the part that needs the most amount of work. And like if you just mess up like I did, it's no worries because I don't have any foundation on. I just spoolie it off. And I'm also going to fix all this with concealer once I'm done. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to take my favorite concealer, which at the moment is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This is the color Snow. And I'm going to take, this is the Sephora Smudge Brush. I'm going to use this. And you'll see I'll also be using this brush to cut my crease. I kind of love this brush for absolutely everything. I believe it came in a set, but I could be wrong. But I just take it just enough like this, and I just run it underneath the brow. This is why I like to do my eyebrows, and you can just see the difference in how cleaned up this one looks and how this one doesn't look cleaned up. But this is why I have started liking to do my brows first, because I can make any mistakes I want and just clean it up. Whereas if I do my foundation first, I feel like I have to start over because, I don't know, I just can't stand it when I have to fix everything after I have foundation on. And I just got concealer all over my desk, so that's what I'm doing now. Okay, so let me do the other side real quick. Okay, and your brows should look something like this. Now I'm going to take the 24-Hour Brow Setter from Benefit. This is my absolute favorite brow gel. I feel like it doesn't dry out as fast as like the Anastasia one. I like the bristles on it. So I'm just going to run this through my brows just to make sure all the hairs are in place and don't move all day. I say all day. It's 3:48. I'm in law school, which I mentioned in my last video, and it totally messes with my sleep habits. And this is the first time I've been able to sleep until like later than 6 a.m. I feel like. And I took advantage of it, especially since it's snowing outside, because I live in the east coast of the United States, and it is definitely snowing. Okay, So I'm going to start off with my eyes today, and I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the color Eden. So I just take this and put it all over my eye. And then I'm just taking this is just an e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush, and I just use this to blend all this in. So I'm going to be using the Huda. Why can't I say Huda? So I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Nude Palette, this is gorgeous. And I'm also probably going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry Palette, because I am obsessed. This is so dirty. Sorry. I'm obsessed with the color Rose Quartz, which is that pink one. So I might be using this, but mostly this. So, I am going to be taking the JH30 brush from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe collection, and I'm just going to take the color Bear, this transition color, put this all over my lid. Now, I know so many people are into, like, going on wet primer, but I'm too scared. I can't do it yet. I'm too scared. But, yeah, so the first color I'm going to take is this color Secret on the bottom. Yeah. On the same brush, and I'm just going to put this all in my crease. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brush. So this is the Morphe M505. And I'm going to use the color Tease, which is right next to that color Secret. It's this one right here. It's a little bit more tapered so I can define the crease out more. And I'm just putting this right below where we put that other color just to add a little bit more dimension. Make sure every time that you go to take the color, you tap off the excess. So I just keep blending until it's been blended to where it can be, and then I take the original color on the original brush and I just blend it together more. Okay. I'm going to try and get it in a little closer so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so the next color I'm going to use is this color Raw. I'm just literally going in a row, this one. And I'm going to take that on. This is a Morphe 513. This is called Raw. And I'm putting that in the exact same spot again. Okay, so the last brush I'm going to use is the JH37. And I'm going to be taking, See, this is my problem with this palette. There's not a darker color of this tone. It goes into purples, which I don't want purple. So I think I'm going to jump into this Sultry palette. Yeah. And I am actually going to take this color Birch. Oh, you can't see that. Oh. I'm going to take this color Birch on this brush, and I'm going to deepen this even more. I'm even going to take a little bit of this color Dystopian, do the same thing. I want this to be incredibly deep and dimensional. So this is literally just going right in the crease. Okay. Don't worry about the blending. We are going to continue blending. So I'm taking back this tapered brush that has the other color on it. I'm just blending in more. Okay, so you can see it looks pretty blended. I think that's pretty much the best I want to get it. And then I'm going to be taking my concealer and cutting my crease. So I'm definitely not an expert on cutting your crease. I kind of just do it and pray for the best. But I'll tell you how I do it, which is pretty much how everyone else does it. I do a line here. I look up. Wherever that hits, that's where I'm going to cut it. Okay, so once I have most of the crease cut, I just like to take my finger and just blend it out. And then don't worry about the edges because I, again, take back my brush and give the edge a softer edge so it doesn't look like I straight cut my crease. So it will look more like this. And I'm going to do the other eye off camera. Okay, so now that I've cut the crease on both my eyes, I'm going to be taking, again, the Huda Beauty palette. And I am obsessed with Daydream and Fantasy. They are my favorite. That's Fantasy. This one's Daydream. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take Fantasy. I'm going to take it on my finger. Like, look at this. And I'm going to put it on the outside. So it should start to look something like this. And the problem with your finger, especially me because I have nails, I can't be precise. So I get as much as I can on my eye. And then I'm going to take, actually, the brush that still has the sticky concealer on it that I cut my crease with. And I dip it in the same color. Okay, so I actually switched to the JH41. It's this flat top brush, just to get really in there. And then I'm going to take, I should wipe my finger off before I do this, Daydream, which was this color, again on my finger, but I'm going to switch to a brush. And put it on the inside. So it has like that nice little gradient. Again, though, I'm going to go back to the brush. And you should end up getting a nice gradient like this. I'm going to do the other eye. Okay, and you should end up with something like this. Now, I'm just going to take this brush, and I'm going to go back into the color Tease, and I'm just going to define out the crease a little bit more. Okay. And that's really it for the eyes. I'm going to come back and I'm going to clean my eyes up and with a makeup wipe, and I mean, I'll show you, but it's pretty standard. I got it everywhere. I mean, this does have a lot of fallout. It was all on my nose, under my eyes. I like to make a very nice point like this. You can see there's a lot of fallout. But the pigment is really good, and I don't care as long as I can clean it up. Okay, so I'm just going to go do my foundation and probably put lashes on off camera. If I do, I'll let you know what lashes I have on in the description box, and then I'm going to come back and finish up the lower lash line, and I'll put on some bronzer and some lips, and we'll call it a day. Okay, guys, so as promised, I'm back. I've put lashes on. I have foundation on. This is the YSL All Hours foundation, and I also use the Too Faced Sculpt and Concealer again in the color Snow. So I'm having a little bit of lighting difficulties because I use my window as natural light, and now it's really snowing. And it's darker, so I look very pale, but I don't actually look this pale in real life, I promise. But I'm still going to continue with this video because I've gotten this far. Oh, these are Lily Lashes in the style Miami. If you guys want to see a video on how I put lashes on, I can make one. It's easier off camera, but I've pretty much mastered it at this point, so if you guys want any tips, like, I will make a video. Just leave a comment. So first I'm going to do bronzer. This is the Marc Jacobs Fantastic Omega Bronzer. Oh, and this is the JH02. And then I actually just bought the mini version of this, and I most likely will be purchasing the big one because I love it. It is the Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light Ambient Powder. I think I said that wrong, but you guys know what I mean. I wasn't sure about this because, first of all, it's really small, and it looks really dark, but it blends so beautifully. And I already love the Ambient Light finishing powder in Luminous Light, which I'm also going to be using. So it's just like the perfect combo for me. But I take the same brush. Oh, like the glow is so pretty. Alright. And then I'm going to take, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit in light to medium. And I'm going to be taking the JH05 brush, mixing these two colors. Okay, I'm going to take this is the JH40 brush, and I've talked about this in another video, my first video. This is the best nose contour brush ever, but I'm taking the middle shade, tap off the excess, and I contour my nose with it. I'm really sorry about this lighting. Once I can afford to buy, I've been saving up, I'm gonna buy lights and a better camera. Because I'm just using my webcam right now, which honestly I don't find the webcam on my Mac to be bad quality. But I really need some better lights. Okay, so the nose looks pretty snatched. I'm going to take this brush again, just blend all this out. And then I'm going to be taking this Morphe sponge. And I actually use the Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is an 05, which is fair, to bake. So I take the flat side like this. And I carve out my cheeks with it. And then I also want to go ahead and do my nose. And I'm just going to do a little bit underneath the eyes as well, just to lighten up my eyes. Okay, so I am just going to take the JH07, wipe all this away. Okay, and then I'm going to take this giant brush. This is the JH01. Again, I'm going to take that Ambient powder. This is the one I was talking about, the Luminous Light. And I just put this all over my face. Okay. Before I do underneath my eyes, I just want to spray my face. I'm using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Just kidding. Okay. And then I'm going to take some blush. This is Milani in Luminoso. Take my blush brush. Because by setting my face with the setting spray, it will make the blush and the highlighter I'm about to use way more pigmented. Okay. And then I'm going to do highlighter. And I'm going to use my highlight brush. Everything is falling, as you guys can hear. Alright, I'm going to take my highlight brush and my highlighter, which this is the Anastasia Amrezy Highlighter. Ugh, even in this terrible lighting, you can still see the glow. So pretty. And then I'm also taking, this is the Laura Mercier highlighter in Highlight 01. I love this baked highlighter. It's really good. And I just, because I'm extra and want more glow, put that on top. Okay, so I'm going back to this Huda palette, and I'm going to use the color Tease, which is this one, on, this is a M431. And I'm just putting this underneath the eyes. I like a very blown out lower lash line. Again though, so much fallout. Be very careful with these. But I'm gonna take Tease again on the other. And then I'm also taking Secret, which was the first color we used in our crease. And just blending out the bottom with that. If you don't like as heavy of a dramatic under eye, please don't feel the need to do this. You can leave it bare. It would still be beautiful. Or you can use a lighter color, but I prefer this color. And then I'm going to take, this is the JH39. It's a little pencil brush. I'm taking that color Bare. I can't do this. Taking this color Bare. I'm putting this underneath the brow bone. And then to highlight my inner corner, I think I'm going to go into that Laura Mercier highlighter in 01, and I'm going to do the inner corner with that. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this black liner. This is the Tarte Flirt Liner. And I'm going to do my upper waterline just so this all blends together with the lashes. So I'm just going to take my mascara and I'm going to blend my lashes together. This is the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara. I'm just blending them. And then I'm also going to use these on my lower lash line. And I'm also going to take, this is a purple eyeliner. This is in the color Rockstar. This is Urban Decay. Very pretty purple. I'm going to put this on my waterline. Okay, so I applied Jaclyn Hill's favorite lipstick, which is also one of my favorites from the drugstore. It's Maybelline Baddest Beige. It's just a very nude lip. It's very moisturizing. And then I'm also going to apply the Marc Jacobs Sugar lip gloss on top. Okay, so I'm just going to set my face. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I'm also going to be using MAC Fix Plus. This is the gold one. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I'm going to scoot in close so you can see it. I hope you guys like this video. Please feel free to subscribe. I'm going to try and make more content. I love makeup. This is what I love to do. I'm sorry the video quality sucks, but I'm just playing with makeup. So, hope you guys are having a great day.